Motorcycles are one of the most popular forms of transport in the world today. And while we're always hearing doom and gloom about large players and the industry going under, the true story seems to be quite different. During the first 9 months of 2024, the global motorcycle industry, in terms of sales, was actually up 5.7%, with over 49.4 million sales, and they're projecting to hit a brand new all-time high for the end of the year. So today we are going to be looking at the top 10 best-selling motorcycle brands in the world today. And the names on, or perhaps not on, the list may surprise you. I know they surprised me. Before we get started, these numbers come from motorcyclesdata.com and include sales data for 92 countries around the world during the first 9 months period of 2024. It includes 2 and 3 wheelers in the scooter, underbone, moped, and motorcycle categories. So things like tuk-tuk, ATVs, and kick scooters are not included. We are going to count down from number 10, and with each entry, I'll give you the total sales number, their relative performance compared to last year, and also some of their fastest growing markets. So let's kick it off with number 10, which is Zhongshan, a Chinese manufacturing company based in Chongqing that produces motorcycles, quad bikes, generators, and engines, and has partnerships with the likes of Harley-Davidson and Piaggio. They are rounding out the bottom of our list, with a total of over 955,000 sales, up 1.3% from the previous time last year. While they distribute around the world, their top growth areas this year include Albania, Mongolia, and France. Number 9, Lonson, another large company based in Chongqing, China that produces their own bikes. They also help build some of the parts for BMW Motorrad's GS line, manufacturing parts and engines for the F8 and 750 GSs and their C400 line of scooters. So far this year, their overall sales stand at over 964,000 units, with their fastest growing areas including Israel, Czech Republic, and Panama. Number 8, Suzuki. We see the first of the big 4 Japanese bike makers make it onto the list at 8th place, with total sales of 1.3 million units, which is up 7.1% for the year. Headquartered in Hamamatsu, Japan, and having close to 70,000 employees, the Suzuki Motor Corporation's bike sales remain strong, with their fastest growing areas seemingly being Eastern Europe, with Ukraine, Albania, and Bosnia having the biggest increases. Number 7, Huawei. The large motorcycle manufacturer based out of the Guangdong province of China, with ties to Suzuki, is down 5.1% so far this year, but still has managed to sell a total of 1.46 million units and see substantial growth in Colombia, Kenya, and Paraguay. Number 6, Bajaj Auto. We see our first entry from the world's most populous country, India, with the large multinational automotive manufacturing company Bajaj Auto. With it having its fingers in a lot of pies globally, it does also manufacture and sell its own models, and had sales numbers of 2.25 million during the first 9 months of 2024, which is up 12%. Its strongest performance is in its home country of India, with Brazil, Thailand, and Latvia being the fastest growing. Number 5, the TVS Motor Company. Located in Chennai, India, the TVS Motor Company is part of the multinational conglomerate TVS Group that has more than 50 subsidiaries. Their motorcycle department is pumping, with it being up 15.3% so far, and a total number of 2.8 million. They have seen the greatest increase in terms of percentage growth in the Ukraine, Turkey, and Nicaragua. Number 4, Yadea. The EV specialists from China are next on our list. Having more than 40,000 retail outlets in over 100 countries worldwide, they dominate the electric bike and scooter market. So far, even though they're down 1.9% this year, they have made 3.1 million sales, with their fastest growing areas being Malaysia, Macedonia, and Moldova. Now we reach the big guys, the top 3 highest selling motorcycle brands in the world this year. Can you guess who they're gonna be? Number 3, Yamaha. Yep, the Yamaha Motor Company, headquartered in Shizuoka, Japan, comes in 3rd in overall motorcycle sales volume so far in 2024, with them having sold 3.6 million units globally. That's up 6.5% compared to last year, making everything from snow throwers and swimming pools to golf carts and motorcycles. The 3-pronged tuning fork company shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Their top growth areas include Albania, Iceland, and surprisingly by a huge margin, Mongolia. Number 2, Hero MotoCorp. It's no real surprise that the company that owns the lion's share in their home country of India is the second largest overall motorcycle seller in the world today. Originally starting as a joint venture back in the 80s between Hero Cycles of India and Honda of Japan, the today solely Indian Hero Moto has made 4.5 million sales in the first 9 months of 2024, which is up 8%. They just seem to be going from strength to strength, with them recently doing a collab with Harley on the X line of bikes that has also proven to be very popular. Their fastest growing markets include Costa Rica, South Africa, and Kenya. And now, onto our top selling motorcycle brand in the world so far in 2024. Number 1, Honda. With a market share of almost 30% globally and being a market leader for sales for the last 50 years, the Honda Motor Corporation out of Tokyo, Japan shows a true dominion over the motorcycling world. In fact, their introduction into the US market in the 1960s is often used as a case study for teaching introductory strategy at business schools worldwide. This year, their sales grew 7.9% with 14.9 million units globally, with them having everything from the mighty 6-cylinder Goldwing to mini 110cc Navi available, and their fastest growing markets being Bosnia, Ukraine, and Turkey. So to round out our list, we have got 3 Japanese manufacturers, 3 Indian, and 4 from the powerhouse that is China. Are there any companies that you're surprised to see on the list? Or are there ones that you're surprised to see are not? I thought CF Moto may have been on there, with how well they've been doing lately, but I guess they haven't really hit the big time just yet. It's also interesting seeing the fastest growing areas being mostly smaller countries. And I guess it makes sense, because if you think of areas like Indonesia, Vietnam, or the Philippines, having a motorcycle isn't just a luxury there, like it may be for those in a Western country. Over there, it's a way of life, and the percentage of people that own motorcycles is way higher. Regardless though, it's great to see the global motorcycle market maintaining strength, even if we are seeing a shift to bikes produced in areas we may not have before. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and while you're there, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching guys, and until next time, see ya.